I am Barbius the Fleet. Full of piss and vinegar. It's just weird. I don't know where I should land on the accent. I can't do
somewhere between Inigo Montoya and
a Russian guy.
Yeah, somewhere between Inigo Montoya and Puss in Boots.
Yeah, I think you did say something about Puss in Boots last time.
I didn't bring up Puss in Boots. Someone else did. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of Antonio Banderas. I will talk. I will talk. Rhyme. I'll try to roll my R's. All my R's I'm gonna roll.
I have a rojo.
Now it's Rojo.
Is that how it is?
If anybody wants some hot sauce,
Yes.
it's the Trace.
It's the Trace? Oh, that. Cool.
Just letting you know. I also put some of the end in it.
That's rude.
Did you really? Did you really put the end in
We're
it?
about to find out.
Oh, you're so rude.
Why do you think I use a drop?
Did you put the end in it?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Alright. We'll go ahead and start. We'll go ahead and shoot for 7:45 start time.
Okay.
I went ahead and started the stream, the introduction and stuff.
Just keeping the...
Yeah.
Now that's what Nathan Bob should taste like.
What you looking for?
My fucking keys.
Are they in your shorts?
No, I just checked. Well, I don't know where you put it. Here.
That for a binky.
I mean, binkies are important sometimes.
These are the best around.
What's up?
Quesadilla?
It's right there.
Oh, jeez, flat table, fuck me up. I was like...
So who's your drink?
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, right there. I really don't know how I fucked up my back this hard. Is this all yours? All yours?
No, that's all I use. I just got a burrito. I didn't get a sandwich or a meal.
Okay. Yeah.
The only thing that might be mine in there is a hot sauce packet. It'll be like a container.
There's no hot sauce packets.
Is that it? Yeah. No, it'll be like in a container that you've got.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
There is none.
That's fine. I already got hot sauce. So.
There's no hot sauce.
What's outside the intake?
No picante sauce.
No.
How's your week been though, buddy?
Hey.
My week?
Yeah. Busy?
Very busy. I was by myself, and I had to go out. I had to go to PCB, and I had to go to Port St. Joe on 2 separate days. I didn't get all my work finished this week. I was by myself. Friday I would have finished my work Friday had I not had to go out of town, but
Right.
But making money that
Sure. I found it. It's under your ship. Right here.
Yeah, I gotta go out to Port St. Joe on Wednesday.
No.
That's pretty average. Every Wednesday I have to go to Appalachia, Port St. Joe.
Oh, okay.
Throw up a wine order with the CVS and the big.
Yeah, we just got a Piggly Wiggly Monticello.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
I used to go to that one, but the owner there is pretty mean.
Dude, it was so weird because we delivered and then like 2 hours after we delivered or we got back, he like called and was like, "Hey, where's my delivery?"
Yeah.
And he wasn't even working that day, so he didn't even know where it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I went there and he's gotten there late because, you know, I'm running 6 to 7 stores a day.
I mean, I was fine, but now
And,
she's
you know,
like, doing this
you gotta throw a lot of cases up. And I got there, he was like, "Why weren't you here earlier?" I'm like, "They have other stores." He's like, "Well, I already put the order up." And I was like, "Oh, can you show me what my section is?" And it's literally just like one foot section. And I was like, "Oh, that's all it is?" And he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, I'm never coming here again."
I know that. Well, he said what, I don't know if it's the same guy, but the guy he said, I guess there's a guy that just started, and he, like, in a month, like, he was doing $200 in craft beer sales, now he's doing $2,000.
What's up?
I don't know if you wanted that.
Oh.
Audio.
Losing a fish right by
Yeah, I know, right?
Like he's literally drawing vaginas.
Are you
I'll take
going
it.
for it now?
I mean, no, not really. I'm just making shapes, man. Like, legit, like,
We can tell what he's got on the mind.
that's fine. You are what you eat, right?
No, not at all.
No?
No.
Why do you think I didn't finish my burrito, man? Fuck.
What?
I don't know where that was going.
I got food being delivered. Sharon's coming back.
Oh, she's coming back again?
Yeah, she's supposed to be coming back at, like,
She has to
9.
come back.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't have to.
Yeah, she doesn't have to.
No one has to do anything.
Yeah.
Remember that.
You know what? If she takes the baby with her, that'd be alright for a week. After a week, I'd fucking... I would lose my shit.
Alrighty. I'll be right up again. So, do the mustache. So, when we last left off, you were leaving the city of Trostenwald after completing an objective of finding who was stealing the beer. You discovered that it was, of course, a couple of owlbears, and left your owlbear companion in their care. You continued on your way to nicodronus, making your way towards the Wuhan Gate, or the Wind Gate. The Wuhan's a different place.
That was the Wyoming.
Wyoming Gate. About 2 days before getting there, while you're setting up camp for the evening, you heard a loud thunder crash and investigated and saw Barvius being assaulted by 2 large blue sloths. You came to his aid, and together you were able to dispatch that enemy, but not without Barvius suffering an injury and contracting chaos phage. I forget, I think it was Fjarline. We figured out that if it was not cured relatively quickly,
That's correct.
that your new friend and companion would turn into one of the creatures that you slew. Realizing the urgency needed, you quickly sped throughout the night, setting a hard pace for the next day and a half, and got to the Wyoming Gate very quickly. With some expert negotiating and a little help of some magical items, you were able to secure yourselves a teleportation to nicodronus, cutting the time that you would need to get there significantly in half, in hopes to help your new friend Barvius. You arrive in nicodronus. Sabe, and there was somebody else who threw up.
That was
you?
me. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I vomited.
Okay, threw up, but you are now in the hall of, or teleportation hall of the Cobalt Soul.
Oh god.
I'm gonna look around. Is there anybody else in the...
There's, you see a young man, black hair with a ponytail tied very tight back to his skull. Holding face. Oh, they didn't tell me it was first timers.
I'm sorry.
Walk in, first timers.
Alright.
Am I right?
Oh god. Is that every time?
Oh, they're the worst.
You get used to it.
Oh god.
Alright.
It's every time.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get sick again.
Fjara seems a little unsteady on her feet, but otherwise fine, and Sabe is clenching at her stomach, but is standing. Yeah, so I think we need to go find our new friend Barvius. Some help?
Yeah.
We got a little distracted.
Yes, Fjarth, that sounds like a good idea.
Didn't you say that you knew where to go?
No, not
the
quite.
young man says, yeah, you do have a meeting with head archivist Doolin now. So
Okay.
if you leave the room and he gestures, you can see a doorway. Head up there. Somebody will escort you to Doolin's office.
Okay. As they're all
Mop!
walking
Please, somebody bring me a mop and a bucket.
out. As they're walking out, I'm just gonna prestidigitation over the spots,
Okay.
clean it up, and then lean into them. We're not in trouble though, right?
You're fine.
Okay, good.
Just a little warning before, not your fault, but a little warning before the other person to let us know that first timers were coming through would have been nice. But it is alright.
It's all clean now. That's
I
probably.
appreciate it.
You could eat off of that spot.
I will not.
That's probably smart too.
So,
This is we're nicodronus, right?
yes, you are in Nicodronus now.
What was the name of the head archivist again?
Head Archivist Doolin.
Doolin. All right. I just want to make sure I got that. All right, cool. Not Dudlin.
That's what I need to do. I forgot my notebook as well.
Okay.
I'll just bring a
D-U-L-A-N.
laptop next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Something somewhere. Yeah,
I would
so
offer you something, but we're very technology based here, so we don't have a lot.
That's okay. I have stuff for like drawing up like action figure ideas. So, but I should just brought my laptop.
But if you head to the door, there's woman and a little bit more. You two being more familiar with the Cobalt Soul shows that she has a little bit more status. Hello, I'm
still in the blanket, by the way.
yeah. Carrie Barbie is up.
Arvius.
Hello, I am Headmaster Scrib Jana. If you'll please follow me, I will take you to Headmaster Doolin.
Oh, alright, I'll follow.
Sabe and Fjarline are carrying Barbies. Takes you about 5 minutes going through the halls and finally getting you go up a set of stairs. Probably go up to the 3rd floor and outside of these nice wooden dark stained doors. He's right inside. He will see you. And she gently opens the door and beckons you in.
I'm gonna walk in there with authority.
I go to grab him and like pull him back a little bit. Just chill.
I still have my hands up.
I know. You can't do anything with your hands. I'm not that strong.
You see Master Doolin, an aged man, probably in his 60th, maybe 65th year. Human, tan skin, seafoam white hair, but balding on the top, with a clean shaven face, bright blue eyes. Yes. I was told you were expecting company from the Wuhan Gate. I believe you are on a mission from Head Archivist Struth.
Yes.
Yes, nice to meet you. I want to go out, try and shake his hand.
He goes to shake hands.
Sleight of hand.
I know you're
want
gonna
to
try.
put a. I want to put a business card in his hand.
Alright, roll sleight of hand check.
Do I see him doing this?
Roll a perception check.
Hey, 12.
20. Yeah, with 20 you can see him.
I sleight of hand my.
You sleight of hand? I sleight of hand?
No, I
You mage hand?
I mage hand one of the cards you gave me into your hand.
What?
You remember last session you gave us
Yeah. 5 each.
5 each.
Yeah.
So I put oh my god. The Black Feather Associates card. I put it into your hand.
Okay, the associates.
So,
You know what?
What are you gonna? Are you trying to try? me?
Okay, cool. It was the associates card that I pulled out.
okay.
I made 5 associates.
I knew what you were doing. I literally watched you and was like, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, so you put the card in your hand and hand it to him, and you yourself, and he's also surprised to see that there's actually 2 cards of the same type. So somebody else needs it. Black Feather Associates.
Remember the name.
It's nice to have you.
Yes.
I was informed, and he looks over towards your group, that you had a sick patient with you.
Yes.
Yes, we call him Blanket.
Oh my god, I hate you. We unfortunately got in contact with a is it a slad?
It's called the Schlad, the big toad creatures, and sometimes when they cut you, they might be able to turn you into a slad.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
I start like wiggling. Would I recognize this person? Have I dealt with him?
That's caught. No.
Okay.
Good.
We'll say you haven't made it this far down south yet.
Okay, cool.
So you've mostly stayed in the Wendalian Empire. This is the Menagerie Coast. Oh, hello, Master Blanket. So, Slod. He starts rummaging through his thoughts. Well, I don't quite have the medical facilities here to take care of such a thing, but I could point you in the right direction, possibly.
I apologize. We are aware that there is a potion that can be made to I don't know, to stop or trick the body to think that it's already turned into a slot with the control gem. Is that what
The control gem, I think it was some blood.
Some slot blood. We just don't know all the ingredients.
We don't know there's another ingredient that we don't know.
You see him puzzled. He's like, that would be the first I've heard of it. As far as I know, Chaos Mage can be only cured by a wish spell. If that is the case, then once again, I would still recommend you go to the open quay and look for Tidewater Tower. There is a wizard there that we've had associations with before, named Yusa Aramis. I will write you a letter and let him know that. Let him know that you need to be seen quickly.
What could I do to maybe speed the process up? And maybe try to ask for like a even further special recommendation. And I try and I would assume, given what I do, that maybe I have a little bit of notoriety with the Cobalt Soul, even though he doesn't know, maybe he've never met me. So I flash my horn, which is that's one of the things that I'm known for.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh, let's see what I can get. I rolled a 24.
24. Yes, Master Bobius, I do know of you. Any special recommendations to continue on to your journey? You could try some of the Cerberus Assembly here in the city, but if you want no strings attached, which I know tends to be your forte, I'd recommend you still go to Yusa. His services may come at a price, whether that be gold or favor, but he should be able to help you, hopefully in a timely manner. So.
Sir, do you know where we were actually sent down here from Raven's Rest? We were looking for some artifacts. You wouldn't happen to know of any higher powered magical artifacts coming through town, or where we might?
Not that I'm aware. I am aware of your mission, as it were. Mistress Struth sent me a missive to inform me why you are here, and as long as we are helping you achieve that goal, the Cobalt Soul's door is open to you.
Perfect.
But as far as where to find such artifacts, I would not quite be sure. You could speak to the local Crown's Guard and possibly some of the.
Do you have any maybe undercover agents?
The most people here, the Crown's Guard here is sort of a meeting ground, though they hold no actual legal authority here. You might want to speak to the Lezo or even talk to one of the nobles or diplomats around the town if you're looking for these artifacts that are missing.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, I say we look
Would this
for
wizard
Yusa.
be among that caliber?
More than likely, Yusa is a well-renowned and much respected practitioner of the arts around here, though many of the business families would wish it weren't so. Yusa has created a diverse market of businesses and entrepreneurship, while most of the other families try to claim monopolies and oligarchies around here. He's sort of a thorn in their side.
It seems like Yusa is where we need to go
Yes.
for this and then for the next step.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I say we do this double time.
Yarline Sabe, what do you think?
I think that sounds good. I don't know Sabe's accent.
I do believe.
Yeah.
Just thinking.
Oh, I could do that right.
That's Ricky right now.
I'm gonna go, well, we should say Yusa.
So I bow and take my leave.
Okay.
Do you still want that?
We appreciate all the assistance, Doolin, and we'll be back soon.
I wish you a speedy return and you a much speedy recovery.
All right. So we are leaving the Cobalt Soul. correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So this was at night, and we took a couple hours to get. So this is gonna be like
Yeah, you're mid-afternoon.
Well, when we were but
Yeah, I thought
they
it was
sat down.
like
They sat
early
down.
morning because
They sat down for camp. How long do we travel after that?
You'll travel for almost a day and a half straight. So you,
Oh, that's okay. So
Yeah.
okay. And then when we got there, we just zipped over. Okay.
yeah, when you got there, it was roughly like late morning, early afternoon, and now with the teleportation to be around that as well.
That's right, because we
So-
like encouraged the horses to kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, go. All right. So didn't you say that you had another means, or did you say that you knew somewhere to go?
there's
I'm very
someone.
confused. Okay.
There's somebody, I don't know who.
Okay, so you just knew it was nicodronus we needed to go.
I knew that there's somebody in nicodronus. They have some powerful magic items. They should be able to help us.
So it sounds like Yusa then.
Could be.
Um,
I don't really know. I just know it's some artifacts.
Okay.
I don't even know what the artifact is.
I mean, if we would recommend to go there from Doolin, what better marriage between magic and history than artifacts? Let's go see what we can.
Mhm.
What
I
do we
agree.
Yeah, let's look for the tower.
Yeah, which way is it? These buildings are tall.
They do give you a sort of general direction on where to go.
Oh, good.
Here's the
It's
map.
roughly-
Here's the map.
It's probably about an hour away walking to get to, and you'll be heading toward the open quay.
The open quay.
Well,
So, as you step outside, this being your first time outside in Nicodronus, though it's still winter, the air is warm. That has a little crisp edge to it. You can hear the call of gulls as well as many different workers shouting orders and stuff like that. And there's a briny smell to the area in general, mixed with the normal smells you would expect of that of a city.
just gonna grab
Looking around,
this.
is there a couple people with tricorn hats around, or is there?
Yeah, there's a few people around, some with tricorn hats and
Right.
stuff
I
like that.
figure this is going to be a place where people.
Yeah.
That's a norm, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I just grab your wrist. Say.
What?
Tricorn hat.
No,
Tricorn
no,
hat.
no.
What does that sound? What is this smell? What's going on here? That sound is so great.
It's kind of, I think, culturally okay for everyone to wear tricorn hats. I think it's going to be a little harder now that we're here to find somebody with a tricorn hat.
So we have nothing.
Correct. Well, let's,
We're fucked.
let's deal with this first.
Slod, immediate problems. Don't necessarily want to kill you.
I mean,
No, that's not
yeah.
going to be an issue if we
Yeah.
don't be up so.
Right. So
How are
yeah.
you feeling, by the way?
You know, like when a cat just is not feeling great, they kind of like real, not like they kind of just stay away and they're just not drinking and just their skin kind of sags. That's how I'm feeling. Like Colt's coat was more dull than normal.
I'm gonna lean in. You don't feel like running away, do you? Like just finding a nice quiet spot or anything, right?
I do not think so.
Okay, good.
I
You let me know.
I will. I stretch to my full height.
I know. But, anyways, so continue forward. I would continue trying to look for uses
The
tower.
power, right?
Okay. Yeah, and as you go through there, you were able to see this large, sort of cylindrical tower in the center of what is now considered, what you can have found out is the open quay. But looking around the tower, you see no obvious entranceways
Oh Jesus, here we go.
to it.
Are there people nearby?
Yeah, there's people walking by
There are
and
windows.
paying attention. There's a few windows, but high up. This tower stands roughly, probably about 200 foot tall. It kind of dominates the space around it.
Do we just say we're like sent by Doolin? I don't know.
Do you think I could get that sort of tower?
We have a house. We'll get to the tower.
I asked someone passing by, sir, excuse me.
Boy.
It's there.
Oh, the wizard up there?
Uh-huh.
Not sure. I just do business around here, mate. I don't really got time for this magical types, but, I don't know. Go ask somebody else. A few business people around here are supposed to work with the man up there, you know. Maybe knock on the side of it, make a racket, who knows. But so I couldn't be more help, and he goes off.
I go to the wall and look. I'll roll an Arcana check to see if there is like a hidden door, I guess, or no, that wouldn't be it.
That would be a
Perception.
investigation check.
Okay.
You know what? While they're talking and looking around, I'm gonna ritually cast Detect Magic.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Walking around, you don't detect anything substantial. But you do definitely feel the arcane energy coming off this tower.
And just start circling, knocking on the wall.
Detecting magic, there's a few magical items here and there. As well
Oh,
as
no,
your
I
group.
wanna look at the tower.
But even the tower emanates magic from itself.
Okay, is there any place where
Not
it's
you can tell.
not?
Yeah.
While they're doing this, I'm going to like, maybe a wear shop, like potions, or maybe like something that emanates magical wares for sale. And then
There's a few businesses. Roll a
sorry.
perception check.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dirty 20 plus perception, so 23.
23. There's a few businesses that you can see. One does look to have a little bit of promise of a magic shop. But as you begin to walk off, you see your companion Azazel go and knock on the side of the tower. When it does, you see magically manifest a door that
Shit.
opens up. The door opens and steps out a very finely cut and dressed hobgoblin. He stands roughly about 5'6", hair tied back into a tight bun, with silver and gold earrings that hang off his ears and fine adornment of rings. He steps out. Do you have an appointment?
We were sent by Doolin.
The headmaster Doolin from the Cobalt Soul.
Yes.
Did he send a letter of introduction?
Yes.
I have it.
Takes it. Pops the seal on it. Yeah, sits there and reads on it. Wait here. I will inform the master use of your rifle.
I kind of wanted to ask him if he knows Farula, but I think I don't know if wizards are.
I totally want to. I'll do it.
Right. Okay.
I can get kicked out of the tower.
Yeah. Roughly about 6 minutes later, you see him open the door and kind of give you a slight bow and goes, "Into. Master Yusa will see you."
I'm gonna
Okay.
awkwardly bow to him, but like half curtsy.
He returns the nod.
I nod and walk through the
Yeah.
door.
I kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like shuffling in,
Okay.
feeling worse by the minute.
Mm-hmm. When you come inside, the door shuts on. You can the room. You're in this very nice room, and the stone on the outside of the walls is a different sort of stone that you saw from outside. Almost sandstone, while the one outside was more of a gray stone. Fine furnishings, nice couches, lovely seats, different sort of libraries, now whole assortments of baubles and trinkets and apparatus kind of around. You see in the center of the room those chairs and couches, as well as a table set up in a very high-backed chair with lovely ornate carpets and stuff. Please wait here. Master Yusa will be down shortly after his experimentations.
Oh, okay. Start looking
Do you
around.
need refreshments while you wait?
I'm good for now.
A water with lemon, please.
All right. He comes back with a little bit of a tea set and hands you that. And then he sort of waits over by a door and just kind of sits there for a while. Just stands there waiting while you guys are all waiting.
I'm keeping an eye on him.
I just start to look around and stuff on the walls.
Various books, different. There seems to be some taxonomy paintings where you can see where like diagrams have been made of like this is what almost like a biology book. So it's like this is what's inside this creature.
And any of the decor familiar to Farula's tower?
Can roll a perception check.
Perception is a 21.
21. There's a few pieces that you would see that could probably match, but it doesn't seem like this is from Farula's tower or made by Farula or anything like that.
I was just trying to see if they had anything similar, just like just to see if they.
Yeah, there's a few like wizard stuff around.
Right.
Wizards just kind of stacks of papers and inks.
Yeah, I guess mainly it was just trying to see if they had anything like that would say they kind of know, like in the same vein, you know.
Anybody else doing anything?
These paintings, would I recognize any of them as art, like art pieces of nicodronus or like anything of that sort?
Roll a history check.
Okay. 14 plus 19. 19.
There's a few pieces that you recognize by some masters that you know, since you're kind of in the antiquities market in general.
Do I spot any fakes?
Roll a perception check.
Ooh. Natural one.
That seemed pretty authentic.
Okay, alright. That's obviously my sickness, right? I didn't know. You're like, I'm getting crusties like in the eye.
Cold sweat, crusties all.
Like, You and Cal the other eye wet, and it's like all spiky. And gross.
Is there anything of interest inside the room that pops with detect magic?
A few things. There's a few. You see a few orbs that pop open. A few tomes.
Orbs?
Like crystal orbs. You see in a case behind. Seems to be locked up, and the carpet that you that is round is you can also detect magic from that as well.
What school of magic do I detect from?
Transmutation.
That's a really nice carpet that you have.
Thank you. I will pass the compliments on to Master Yu. As far as I know, this is just a very ornate carpet that Master Yusa got some years ago.
Would I notice what he's doing, like with the
You would have seen me sitting down for 10 minutes
and like looking at
casting detect magic before we went inside.
Okay. Okay, basically what I'm asking is, do I come to the same... Well, I guess I would because I'm in real life. Yeah. I go over to you and I see what you're doing and I whisper to you. It's like, let's not draw attention to that. We may be able to work out something, especially if we need a favor for these.
We'll see. If this is the first floor of a 200-foot tower, one can only imagine the other stuff he has if this is just lying in his entryway.
Maybe it passed his perception.
It speaks to the fact that he's wants to show an air of opulence, but doesn't really care for it.
Then we might be able to.
Notice what's locked up in the cases.
And I notice, I look up and...
The balls are the main things I'm looking at, the crystal balls.
I look over to Fraulein and I was like, also, don't think I forgot that you haven't told me why you knew.
I do not know what they're talking about. And she takes a sip of the tea. So, roughly while you're having that discussion, about 5 more minutes passes while you have idle chit chat. And you see enter a very tall, high elf, dark bronze skin, slicked back, white hair. Almost golden bronze robe. That has a high collar around it. And you see, hello and welcome to my tower. The Black Feather Associates, correct?
Indeed.
Yes.
Very nice to make your acquaintance. I hear that you're in it's a rather dire circumstance. Master Barvius has contracted the Chaos Phage.
Yes.
Indeed.
We've we have gathered 2 of the 3 items to help this, and we are asking for, do you know the third, or do you have access to the third? And then finally completing what we need to stop this. And you know that I'd be most grateful.
Indeed. Well, if you have 2 of the 3 components, that can speed things up quite a bit. I do have the necessary equipment to distill such a potion. The third ingredient would need to be something rather significant that'd be hard to find. Though I could point you in the right direction. You need a Terran stone. So it's a magical stone that will tie your essence to that's been touched. Sorry, it's been touched a little bit by the plane of chaos. So there are 2 ways to acquire such a stone. One is find it. Some people have it in their trades. trade for it, or go to the plane of chaos itself to acquire such a stone.
Oh, that's fun.
That sounds chaotic.
Do you know anyone who would have this stone?
We'll see how lucky you guys are.
D10?
That's the 10's mark. That's the 1's mark. I had one in my possession not too long ago, but I recently sold it. Though, if I'm not mistaken, the person I sold it to is still located in nicodronus, so it's possible for you to go barter with them. He thinks to himself a little bit. Sorry, gotta look up something.
I'm wondering if we need to steal it.
I see that look in your eyes.
Alright. Or, given the nature of your circumstance and your reputation that I know of, I could use some of my magic to get rid of it now, provided you have the currency to pay for my services or the time to complete a favor if need be.
Could we complete
How
the
many
favor
days?
after?
Out of game, how many days do we have left before the auction?
We have a lot.
Yeah, you have a lot now.
We have like we
yeah.
have like 15 to 20, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
You got a lot
we are
of-
so set.
Yeah, yeah, y'all got a lot of time.
Okay.
That teleport was
The-
pro strat. Would you be able to help before the favor, or would you need the favor done? Because it's just, I mean, we would.
Well, knowing how the spell works, I would, his affliction works, I would cast it now to let that, but not after we make a binding agreement.
Okay, I can.
What
I
is
can.
the cost for your services, just so that we can know both?
Well, if you have it in coin, it'll be 60,000 gold.
Not even close.
I look at you expectantly.
I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't. I know I have. I don't have it, and I'm not going to someone to get it.
This seems like a steep price. What favor were you interested in?
Well, I have a few, but we can discuss them later.
Like dinner or...
Possibly.
Okay, should we bring anything?
Oh my god! Procure dinner.
Do you know of places to find wild daisies around here?
Oh my god! I hate you.
I'm afraid I do not.
Okay, then.
But
We'll find a side.
that is the deal I offer at the moment. Or trade. I am interested in many wondrous and magical things.
I do not think I can ask you to help with this. You guys have done so much. The, do I notice what's going on?
Oh yeah. Anytime we're animated, it's always in character. I'm like.
I was just like
I'm
standing.
like
Pops an eyebrow.
I'm like 15 years old. There are times I'm good. There are times I'm not.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Well,
I take
we
out the
can't-
shape carver and go. Would you
Stone carver.
Stone carver. I did procure this a few weeks ago.
Mhm.
Would you take this in exchange?
He takes it. May I?
Absolutely.
takes it and holds it in his hand, sort of spins it around. You can see him wave his hand over it and begin to cast a spell, sort of determining what it is. This is a princely item indeed.
Yeah.
Where did you find such a thing?
Would you believe me if I told you we found it?
Well, most things are found, but
It may have been found outside the. What? Oh my God! What city were we outside of?
No, we
You're
weren't.
on the road.
We were in
Yeah,
the
but it was before the
bumfuck
city. I
nowhere.
forgot which city it was.
Oh.
You're was it before or after?
It was.
Allfield?
It was before Allfield.
It was
Okay.
yes.
So it was your first-
Allfield.
Yeah, so it was your first stop in between Allfield and Raven's Rest, or Raven's Rest and Allfield.
It was in a mansion outside of Allfield.
He kind of takes back.
And I
So-
started to tell the story of the mansion and the
You
stone.
found Sigurd Stonehand's mansion.
Our mansion now, but yes.
It is our mansion now.
He might not be
his-
happy about it, but it's ours.
Are his statues still there?
They are. I tried to.
Most.
You can see him thinking.
Really?
Master Bartholomew is still there.
No.
He was out.
He was dealt with. Would you want the mansion? I can take Stone Shaper back.
No. My mansion is not for sale. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
Well, I was going to say that if you deny no claim of the mansion and this fine dagger, I would consider this an even sum.
I leave that up to you.
So,
I can't. Again, I said I cannot let you do this to give up worldly possessions for the likes of me.
It's okay. It's fine. It's up to this one. I let him.
I again.
I want to look at him real close.
stoic, unlike me.
Which ones are you hoping for?
Clarification.
After talking about the mansion,
The statues.
which ones?
I think we know which ones.
Are you aware of what the statues truly are?
Yes.
Absolutely. We read them in the journals.
That is why I'm hesitant to give up such a place.
Very well, you should be. But,
Fallen into the wrong hands.
I agree. But, Sigurd Stonehand was no friends of mine. I found his work particularly distasteful.
I could agree with that.
One of the few people who know what he was truly doing, even my reputation could not persuade the doting audience and following that he had from making mistakes.
What
I would like to rectify those mistakes.
you would like to turn them back?
Most of them. There's a few.
I could see the
I'd
surly
rather,
type that you would want to keep at bay.
I'd rather find a better means. They stuck to that fate, regardless of who they once were or who they are, shouldn't have to suffer that.
And
But I also recognize the danger in just letting those people free.
and I start speaking. Do you mean the ones that were in the army? Like, and I speak to them about the two in particular that I remember that were scarred and.
They're ones for starters. There's a few others I'd imagine you probably didn't find.
There were a lot.
Sigurd had some magic that prevented me from personal artistic device and a general location. From you, I could make my way there.
General, and then I pull out the map because I knew he drew it on the map.
Oh, you figured it out?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we put it exactly.
We need to go back to the house. That's why we kept it on the
That's
map.
our house.
Well, with this, I would be able to find it quite easy.
Yeah, I was like General, and I go, what?
What?
For the dagger, and like I said, unclaiming your claim to it, I will gladly rid you of the Chaos Phage.
Do you just want the statues or the house itself?
I want everything that's on that property. Sigurd's Stonehand work needs to be safe and secure to make sure it's not released into the wrong hands. And if he ever returns, I'd rather him not have access to go back to his nefarious ways.
I would like
More
to.
than likely,
I would
the
like to
ocean
know.
ate him. You heard where he went after he stopped messing with stone.
People like that have a way of never truly going away. So,
How do I pick up any sense of like, when someone wants to close a deal that you're gonna get screwed on? How like
non-insight check.
Yeah. How
Do
like,
I need to? If I just feel that way, I shouldn't need to roll an insight check.
I mean, you can still roll an insight check.
But you have to know if you can. Yeah.
I mean, you can assume what you can want to assume, but if you want to know more might be going on, you have to roll an insight check.
I rolled a total of 13.
13. He's kind of hard to read. You can definitely tell that he's interested and he seems genuine, but you can't discern any motives or ulterior things that he might have. It just seems like, hey, that's a good deal. I'll do this for you.
And I do know that Sigurd Stonehand, if you have any reserves, this guy was a piece of shit.
No, I do not.
He
want
did
to
kind of go
give-
over the story, so we can kind of tell it to you real quick. Basically, mansion, middle of nowhere, about 200 or so statues
That you found, yeah.
that we found of actual people that he turned to stone with his dagger. Some people good, some people bad, and it was all under the guise of, I am the best stone sculptor in the world. I can make an exact replica of you. Because he would actually just create a magical replica of them to go out and live their normal life and keep the original encased in stone.
I'll go ahead and roll an insight on him as well, because
Okay.
I'm trying to figure. I mean, I don't like just knowing, just accepting.
Right.
It's a 17.
17. Okay. Roughly about what you got from him.
I have 2 questions for you. Before, I will need to think on this, give you an answer when we come back for dinner. I'll make sure to bring a side still. I have ideas. Number 1, because we were trying to figure out the monumental task of rehabilitation for everyone
200
on the
people.
grounds.
200 plus people. 'Cause we don't-
200 plus people. The idea was staggering to us. At most, even with the Cobalt Soul to help us, it would be immensely difficult. What is your...
Well, unlike
is
the
your
Cobalt
method?
Soul, I have probably a more wider resource pool. I don't turn people away based on the patron deity. I do have my own methods, of course, as well as a few people that can help in such rehabilitation, is to help get acclimatized to the fact that almost, depending on who they are, 200 to 300 years have passed. So,
Longer.
for some of them I've heard, yes.
Do you have something against Stonehand, personally, or you just don't like his work?
Find his work a perversion of my craft entirely. It's almost an insult to use arcane methods to do the things that he was doing.
Are you saying that you're in pursuit of him, or are you just... and you know where he's going?
If I had known that, I would, and he had left the safety of his mansion, I would possibly try to stop whatever plans he has.
What if I told you I know where he's probably going to go get?
Then I would say that would sweeten the pot, and then I would owe you something extra as well.
Okay.
I look over. I look over at you.
I'm just
And
gonna very casually... You've given us a lot to think about. Would you mind if we can agree to these terms, we can come back with a contract, make it official.
That would be fine, though I would advise for you to make haste. I do not know when you contracted the phage, but it even the strongest men, it will corrupt them in a few days' time.
Oh, this will be a few hours. It's probably like 2:00 ish. We'll be back in about 4 hours for dinner.
All right.
That's agreed. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
To be clear, you spoke a favor, but you want me to agree to them beforehand?
I mean, that is the nature of business sometimes. It's more of a favor on hold. Currently, I don't have anything too pressing, but I know adventurers of you sort are very, very useful at times. And so, when I do need something that I cannot handle myself, I would call upon you. And when I call it, it is due then. No ifs, ands, or buts.
And if we were on, say, another continent,
I will make arrangements to make sure you are not so when my favor is time to be ready.
that's actually great. That's actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. Actually, how do you do that?
Resources, magic,
I like
sometimes gold.
Yeah. Platinum does speak. It's the best.
Takes a sip of his tea. Indeed. Well, until dinner then. He gets back up from his chair and goes off to the side room.
Before he leaves, just thank you very much for your time.
I hope we can come to an arrangement later. It walks off.
Okay. Now I want to do an insight check. Not on anything specific, just his overall demeanor. I'm more or less trying to gauge how he is as a person. Just based off of the conversation that I've had with him.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, all I want to know is just like, does he seem like a nice guy from what we've known, what we've seen, or not? Ooh, that is a 21.
21. So an overall demeanor would show that he seems, if not honest, at least not entirely elusive. It does seem like he may not have been telling you the whole reasons why he wants the mansion, but it doesn't seem nefarious.
Okay, so maybe like a neutral good kind of guy.
It's wizards, man. Wizards do wizard shit.
Wizards be wizarding at all times. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn around and start heading out. Thank the hobgoblin for his service.
It is my job, but thank you.
Any hint on dinner?
I'm not sure. It will be up to Master Eustace's taste.
Does
Generally, it is something from the local caches.
does he have like a favorite wine or a favorite spirit maybe or?
We'll just wait to chat.
Okay. I'm more or less just trying to 10. 10.
If you're trying to press him with a gift, I'd recommend nothing cheap.
It's more or less, it's not supposed to be a big gift where I come from. A host or hostess gift brought by guests is customary.
Yes, I understand. I recommend nothing cheap.
Okay.
That's my specialty.
Yes. I'm going to hand that one over to Mr. Moneybags.
I'm not Mr. Moneybags. It's Richie Rich.
But I say Junior Moneybags. All right. Okay. A lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff. We're out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we walk out the door. I'm assuming. You were talking
You're
to.
shorted back out of the.
Yeah.
We're talking about we're talking the handsome goblin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, let's go try and find somewhere to get a nice bottle of wine.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Just a really nice. Wizards be doing wizard shit. Let's get him a sweet, full-bodied white wine.
Oh, nicodronus is on the coast, right?
Yes, it's on the coast.
So at this point, have we seen the ocean yet?
If you walk towards the docks, you would see it.
I thought Tide Peak Tower is right next to. Is it?
Could be.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I would be really excited to see the ocean, like absolutely
Sure, we'll
ecstatic.
say you're right there by the docks, so you see the ocean for the first time. Well, it's still ocean.
Oh no! Oh god!
Is it? Can you
it-
get seasick on land?
Can't. I mean, I don't know. I've never.
The whole thing's moving.
You turn that way.
Oh. Yeah, it's everything solid here.
It's so weird coming from a place that's.
When he gets into my eye, I kind of like do this.
Just covering my eyes.
It's kind of weird seeing the ocean. I've read about it in books. I just didn't know it looked like this.
It goes on forever, it seems.
Probably the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
The fact that something can move that.
You seem sick of it.
Sick of it.
I was like,
Yeah, let's maybe find them.
That's not super. Surprisingly, Raven's Rest seems to be a little bit more busier than this place is, but you know, it's still fair city.
sorry, problem. First problem. So
You see, probably about 30 or 40.
30 or 40, decent.
All different sizes.
Okay, but decent port.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Quick rundown.
Okay, seems like a good guy.
Ish.
Not honestly too into money from what it seems.
Things.
He cares about the things and he cares about knowledge. He's not trying to bring those statues back for anything other than to get the knowledge of 1,000 years ago.
Also, just to know, and I pull out the journal. I still have his journal. I didn't give him that yet.
I'm very happy that you did not bring that up.
Oh no, not yet.
One other thing of interest.
I gave him the pretty thing, not the smart thing.
Did you see the other pretty thing that we were all standing on?
No. What do you mean?
I know this.
The carpet.
What about the carpet?
It's magic.
Okay, what are you like? Okay, so it's a magic carpet. So
It flies.
what do you want, a flying magic
You
carpet?
don't know these, do you? What?
Like,
You don't?
I mean, Dad had one, but
What?
dude,
You stole so many things from that house and you did not steal a magic carpet.
you know how hard it is to do that?
We can go on a magic carpet
How?
ride.
Look how tall I am. The carpet that was in the house was huge.
Uh-huh. Even better.
You can't walk out with something that big. I'm just saying.
All I'm saying
Anyways.
is there are other things
Oh yeah, I mean,
that we could be asking. Because this is a wish
Plus.
is huge.
yeah, but we're getting a wish plus. He said it himself.
Is 60,000 large?
That house, the two of those statues alone, the knowledge that you could learn from them is almost equal to that. And we're giving him 200.
I
Yeah.
This does not feel like an even deal.
I agree.
Well, that's why I have the other part of this, because I mean, we want to see what we can get out of this. I mean, I'm not expecting like money. I'm expecting favors from a wizard, which huge. Like
judging by what he had inside of his tower, I think he's the person that I was looking for.
Okay, well, hold on. First off, what are you insinuating? Because I don't. You said you need to find him. You didn't say why, and you never even said how you knew.
I don't know how I know anything. I can't remember the last anything besides the last 2 years of my life.
That's fair.
If you believe he wants all the knowledge, why not half now, right? Because it is a gamble, and I love to gamble. Most people do.
That's fair.
I think if we entice him, maybe we can save for another time. He seems very resourceful.
What I think. You heard me when I say that we draft up a contract.
Okay. What do you?
No, Zay, think about it.
Right. What are you trying to get out of this?
I want to be sure that it's not him who has final say. He doesn't want the house. He wants to search the house. There's a difference.
You
Exactly.
you just want the house.
No.
I do
yes, but not.
I was like, you just want the
Again,
Never give away real estate.
Real estate is a prime fucking investment.
house. So you want the real estate? You want to give him the statues?
I think we
Not
should
all
trade.
of them.
I think we should trade for statues. Only.
I think it should be on a statue, on a person by person basis. He should not have free reign of all of them, and if we think that one is too dangerous to be let loose,
Call Wausau and tell them that we found this thing, and
didn't we already do that?
no, we didn't.
I
Nope,
did.
we did not. No, we did not do that.
We talked about it. That's
yeah, we
what
talked
was.
about it. We did not do it. I felt like this was a bigger favor.
I feel the less the Cobalt Soul knows, the better.
I don't think.
We play both sides.
I
be
don't
fair.
think that the Cobalt Soul needs to be brought into this.
That's fair. I was bringing up options. These are not end all be all. That's all.
because all of a sudden it goes away from being the headquarters of the Blackfeather Associates / Syndicate and goes into being another Cobalt Soul vault.
Okay,
They
that's
have,
fair.
They have already said they cannot help me.
Well, they don't
So
know.
why
where it's
not
at.
go to the person who can? We can strike up a deal. Instead of gambling
Yes,
and
I'm
letting
just-
him have free reign, like you say, we can go ahead and give
need
him
to-
half.
yes,
I
we need
think
to-
half is if you're okay.
Half is fine. You weren't. I really wish that you were there. Some of these people are
They look rough.
bad.
Like rough. Like we're talking about like
Are they
These
100
could
years
be
of, like-
end times type of people.
Then we
if
don't,
they got out.
Then we don't give them. He has not been there. He said himself he's been banned from going for magic. We go in. We choose the hunter.
look.
I
Have
say
him-
that.
he
That's
knows-
exactly what I'm saying. We go with him.
He knows
We
relatively.
have final say.
He knows relatively where it's at because I didn't give him the map. I showed him the map.
Yes.
I gave him the stone shaper, which, to be fair, I can't use it anyways. It's not
Well,
even.
he gave it back to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, alright.
yeah. Yeah, he didn't
Our
just take
deal
it.
was not fucking.
Yeah,
struck
he
up
didn't just
yet.
take it.
I'm gonna march my ass back to that town.
I mean, I know what it is, so I know how valuable it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not. That's not just a dagger. We both know that.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, I want it, but I couldn't use it, so it's like.
Why couldn't you be a stabby stab rogue?
I mean, I can be a stabby stab rogue. It's just.
You're not built for it anymore.
Actually, I mean,
Oh yeah, actually,
Yeah, I was like-
kind of are.
thanks to Fraulein, I kind of
You're
am.
welcome.
Thank you. All right, so we strike out this contract. I look around Nicodronus, like just where we're at, and can I tell a difference in like wealth just by looking at like some of the people?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll walk up to the one of the wealthier individuals and I'll be like, do you know where to get some good spirits? High class.
Well, you could go to the Tipsy Sailor,
Okay.
the provisional of exports and other fine exotic gifts It's located about 2 blocks that way.
All right, thank you.
Peasant.
I don't look like a peasant, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at you.
Yeah.
Pickpocket. No. No.
That's a tourist trap. I say we go to the harbor master.
The harbor master. What?
Yeah.
Where's the
Where's the harbor master?
You gotta find them.
Oh, it wouldn't be too difficult. There's going to be somebody who looks like a captain making his way, or really somebody with a clipboard moving down.
Clipboard.
Most
Look
likely.
around.
Go ahead. Look around.
Roll a perception check.
If we can find the harbor master, we can find what exotic goods have actually been brought in.
Okay. Go ahead.
Talk to a captain, maybe even get a good deal.
I would like to slink away.
Okay.
Okay.
Try to go unnoticed.
Unnoticed.
Yeah, what's
I wanna,
that, sneak?
I want to head back to the tower, and I would like to talk to Halasma. Or excuse me, is his name? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wrong
Yusa?
one.
Yeah,
Yusa.
Yusa. Sorry. Yusa myself, because I have obviously other interests than just healing this.
Okay.
So let me
Yeah,
see if I
roll
can
a
just...
stealth check. If anybody's trying to catch him, it'll be your passive perception.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh!
I mean, I know.
Another natural one.
Another natural one.
Oh, I think I need a drink. I need a soda or something. Can I grab one of those?
Yeah, Dr. P, Sunkiss,
Let's
cups.
see.
Oh, it's so terrible.
The ginger ale is really good. It's Canada Dry Bold if you've never had it.
The girls aren't going to say anything if he tries to.
I'm gonna give it one of these.
Yeah, ginger beer. Always good.
I love ginger beer. You're really on a kick lately. God, this chaos stage is really like it's really messing me up.
Starts trying to sneak away and then just hairball.
No.
So, you see. What's your total? Your total sneak?
It's still
Oh,
high, I'm assuming.
It's probably like an 11.
Oh, where the heck is it? It's not showing up on my thing. Oh, there it is. Stealth. So I rolled a 10 total.
10 total.
Yeah.
So.
And I know.
Yeah.
We all.
Yeah, so if you. It's up to you.
Know what I'm doing
The
other than
girls
just,
don't say anything.
I don't know if I want to.
Important things. I'm just gonna. As you're sneaking away with your natural one, I'm gonna make eye contact with you and just go.
That's so fucked!
you know, like we.
It's like the Pink Panther. Dun. Would you actually sing it?
Like,
Dun.
No, it's like the cat who thinks that they're invisible whenever they stop moving.
Oh my god, everybody sing Grandma Boy?
Yeah.
Da 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 da. I like I combat roll in the middle of the like.
You see the one that I remember them now, Zelezos. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what the Zelezos be like, is he fucking drunk?
I'm like I mean it's been almost 2 days.
Right.
And so I would assume like like feeling it.
Well, I don't know what your full H. Did you ever finish your full HP? Did you roll your HP?
No.
Do that while we got a chance.
Okay, so
while that's going
Do
on.
I do it
That
on
way
this
we
or
know
do I
when
do
you
it?
die.
Well, go ahead and look for the headmaster.
Do I do it
Yeah,
on this or do I just hard roll
You
it?
just hard roll it, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, D&D Beyond is an amazing app. It's wonderful, but their dice rolling feature's always been mean to me.
Yeah, it's and on my phone it acts super like weird. Like his looks so good, and then mine is like it's just
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I hate the
it's-
phone app too. Like it's nice, but I like being able to see everything.
yeah,
right
yeah,
Yeah, yours looks
and
like
there's-
this.
And there's no way to do PC mode, right?
Yeah.
Because, like a lot of
Like most websites have that, but
Yeah, like when I zoom in on mine, that's what happens. Is I get that like
okay.
weird.
No, let me see.
You want to roll perception to see where this headmaster? I said headmaster. This isn't fucking Hogwarts.
oh yeah, I totally know where that bastard is.
Oh, really?
Natural 20 plus a 5 for 25.
He's dead.
He's dead to me.
Oh, there we go.
Mr. Zelezos, Harbor Master died.
Here, just tell me what you roll, and I could do it for you on.
Okay.
Here.
All
That way
right.
it's a little bit easier.
All right. I'm 9, 4, 3, 7.
Okay.
So I'm at 25 there. I need one more. Oh, I can. They're all. It's all D8s, even with Bard. So
Yeah.
3 more times. 8. Excuse me. The last one was an 8, so it's at 26, and then another 8. So we're at
32.
34.
Okay, yeah.
34. And this was my 2 more. Plus 1, so 6. And then plus 4.
Okay.
So another
So-
10 on 10, so that's 44.
44. Okay. 44.
Max HP 2.
And then minus,
Yeah.
I think it was 11 damage.
Yeah.
It was like 11 max hit points. So
Yeah, just
I'm
write
at,
that to the side for it.
yeah, I gotcha.
Since it's very possible you might be able to get it back.
Okay, yeah.
So, but your total max hit points is now 51.
Still better than how
So-
she rolled. God
Still
Still
damn
better
it.
than Sabe.
How is
Because
that possible?
it's
I love my wife.
I mean, it'll go
but
down
God, can
to
she-
Okay.
40. It'll go down to 40
Well,
after that.
but I just rolled 44 is what I'm saying.
Yeah, 44 plus your Constitution modifiers.
Or I already added Constitution into every one of those.
Oh, did you?
Never
Yeah.
mind, that's worse
Yeah.
than Sabe. By 1 point, I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah,
thought
but-
that she was 40.
Sorry,
is
every
true.
time I give you a number, I added the 1.
Oh, okay.
Plus 1.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. I didn't think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard
okay.
9.
Okay, so that'd be 44 minus 7 would be
30.
4, 3, 30.
37.
Yeah, 37.
Oh day.
Okay. Apply, which is still better than what it was.
Yeah.
So now your max H points is 44 minus 11, so now it's 33.
Gotcha. Thank
So,
you.
and you can't heal. You can't.
Right, can't heal, right.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
So, but just keep a track of that. But at least we got that fixed.
Amazing. It's not my favorite one. Great.
Yeah. So you head back in. Are you?
Yeah, he had.
Yeah, you
that.
head back to the tower.
Uh-huh.
Knock on that. The hobgoblin butler opens the door again. It's only been 15 minutes.
I didn't get the chance to speak with you, sir, myself. I have something that may interest him on this side. These people I just met,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well, he's still having tea, so I'll take you back there and takes you back into the room and she's sitting there. I didn't expect you back so fast.
I nod and I show him my harness,
Mm-hmm.
and I look at him expectantly to see if he knows what what it
As
is.
soon as you pull it to the side,
Uh-huh.
you see his eyes get really wide. His normally stoic demeanor kind of drops for a second,
Uh-huh.
and you see him begin to sit up, and you see, may I take a look at that?
I think we need to work out a favor before. Businessman to businessman, huh? Is what you ask of me, and I think I need to ask this of you. I can give you an hour to look for a promise that you will seek out my services. As you can see, I'm very capable. You will, and obviously, if you need this, you need to save my life, right? Now, tell me about that rug downstairs.
Sharon's on her way home.
Okay.
Yeah, if you need me to roll.
Well, you're still in the same room.
Oh,
Yeah, it is the same room in there. But yeah, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Let's do it. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't use that one. Persuasion. 16.
The rug is little extra protection, more of a distraction really for if negotiations tend to fail. It's a personal creation of mine, based on the design of a rug of smothering. So it's designed to attack and defend me in case things go completely wrong.
Could one use it at the entrance of, say, to guard something?
You could, and give it a command word or...
Protect the back, maybe?
Possibly. You give it a command word. It is usually proximity or an action trigger base. It won't just spring to life on command. But it's very possible for it to... think of it as a more effective alarm system than the typical alarm spell that I'm sure you've probably seen with some of your companions in your travels.
Disarmed many a trap.
Yeah.
Like that.
So, an hour then, you say?
You can have an hour now.
Thank you. And he stands up and walks towards you.
I just sit there and
Yeah. And it doesn't even take an hour. It takes probably about 20 minutes. He goes, well, you, my friend, have come across a mighty treasure. It seems mighty predicament. You have, I don't know if you have the best luck or the worst. Have something you cannot take off and your essence goes into nothing, and having Chaos Phage on top of that. So... but it seems fate has brought you to my doorstep. Here's the deal I'll propose for you. I will still use the spell that I said earlier, fix you. Your task after that was, 1, to stay alive, to be long enough to have this repaired. What isn't repaired, I want it.
when it comes to that time, you may have it.
So we have a deal.
We have a deal. I'm gonna put my hand out.
He shakes your hand. Well, let's get this started if you'll follow me. And takes you into another room. You sit in the center. He begins placing different contraptions and stuff around and various ritual items and begins to cast the wish spell. So... let's see.
Also could have asked for a ring. Maybe he had like 1d4 wishes or something.
This isn't a lamp.
I'm setting up a plan in my head.
Yeah.
Now we got a bargaining chip still.
Now we've got a big bargaining chip.
Okay. So this is what?
Money.
This is the important. This is the important
I
part.
want my own tower.
Tower.
I want my own fucking tower. I'm losing a goddamn house. I'm gaining a fucking tower.
Yes, I have a really solid
Okay.
plan, hopefully.
Oh.
Hello.
Sabe! I thought that you were over there! Well!
Come listen to my inconsistent accents.
All right. So he takes.
Just like me. I have another knee.
He's just a squirrely little boy.
Yeah, no, he actually did your accent perfectly.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
He did your accent better than you do. I love you.
Yeah.
All right.
The lie.
So he
It's
also
not fucking
does.
truth.
I
One
do
might
my
only
accent
truth.
actually well, thank you. It's just a habit that I have to form.
Okay, and then lastly,
It's hard to create an accent without hearing it first.
It is. I can't do it. I've tried.
so the air around you becomes electrified almost with this arcane energy. As you feel you can see it, the wound that you suffered from the slide. You can see the almost pure raw chaos energy starts seeping out of the wound. Sickly red and green black ichor begin to flow out and become into a bubble as it flies into the air and circles and swirls and just dissipates into the air. As that happens, you see the wound that has been unhealed for the past few days finally begin to close, and you no longer have chaos phage, and your total hit points are fully restored back to normal. You see the stress of the ritual, and this, you see it on Yusa, is just taking him out as he goes.
I offer my hand and like to help him sit down if he needs to.
Thank you. Jaren, you see the butler come in. Yes, you saw that master. Butler come in. Yes, master. Please bring me my powders as well as some more tea. I'm going to be taking the next few days off. Right away, master. So.
Sorry.
Alright.
And don't skip dinner. Will we still be seeing you for dinner, or do you not?
I think dinner would be nice. It would be nice to share a story or two to figure out exactly how you and your companions have met, because even your companions have some strange items on them that I'm curious of. You are quite a interesting bunch to stumble across my door. But before we do that, let's finish our business. You are now cured. You of course know that you have the harness of Gela on you. And I think you know that it's also broken. What you're going to be needing, and it is going to be a daunting task, my friend, is a prime material stone. These are almost completely unheard of, including even most wizards and other spellcasters are not sure of this material. It's the very essence of the prime material plane that binds and seeps into the stone that is currently cracked, as you're there, which is what's creating your temporal distillations. I assume you've experienced being out of existence for a day or two before.
I nod.
Mm-hmm. What these stones are is, as I said, the very essence of the planes. And each one's connected to other planes as well. There's Hellward stones, stones of planar fire, the shivering stones from the Chaos realm, several. Gila's attention was to harness the power of our plane, and since they were tied, to be able to not only pass through the planes, but also to pass through the divine gate. So it's possible that if a god, or something claiming to be a god, wanted to, could return from beyond the divine gate back into any realm they see fit. One reason why, and no offense, needs to be... But currently it serves... I'm pretty sure it gives you some enhancements. Something this powerful, even broken, is still riddled with arcane possibility. But be careful. And, like I said, you must stay alive so I can have my item back.
Maybe over dinner we will discuss how to keep me alive. It seems I'm running out of lives these days.
I will find a way, for sure. Some helpful advice. But for now, go enjoy your new health as I tend to myself. So
I bow low.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thank you, Master Bovius.
thank you.
Mhm.
And I leave and
Mhm.
just kind of meander
Okay.
and kind of just smell the salts
Yeah.
and just think about how lucky I am again.
During that time, you see.
So, we're looking for the harbor master.
Yeah.
He's
We're
dead.
looking for the harbor master. He died.
Yeah.
I didn't kill him.
Yeah.
During that time, you being afraid of authority know how to spot authority pretty easily.
Of course he does.
So you do see a very large, well-dressed half-orc, long blonde hair coming off of him, not tied into any sort of knot, but kept perfectly stable underneath a large, not tricorn hat, but a very wide brim hat that keeps the sun off of him. And you see him just kind of shouting orders and talking to other people.
Hey, Zay. I've got an idea.
Yes.
I'm gonna run it by you.
Okay.
I think you go over to the harbor master.
Oh, okay.
I'll go with you.
Sure.
You are a runner for a very well-to-do house.
Okay.
Your house was expecting a shipment
Of
of fine
spirits.
spirits
Okay.
that didn't get there because your lackey misplaced where he put the order. And
Okay.
it never got ordered.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a big party tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And you need these spirits.
But we don't know of any of the big names in town. Like, where are you going with this?
Can't you just be yourself?
I hate you.
If you don't like the plan, if you don't think it's good, I don't really deal with authority a whole lot. My first thing is kind of subterfuge and send somebody else.
Starline kind of speaks up. He's like, "Why don't we just ask him what to go by booze?
Right.
Why does everything have to be so complicated?"
Wait a minute. Don't we have the exclusive booze? Didn't we get the
That's
blue wrap?
beer. That's not.
It's not released.
Yes, but it's not high priced.
Says who? Nobody else has it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Limited edition, pre-release, not out yet. If he doesn't like it, it doesn't matter.
That's fair.
You got three kegs?
Three ponies.
Three ponies.
Yeah, you got three
Ponies.
ponies, but only one of them is the Bombay Blue.
Okay, but
Yeah,
still.
the other two are
Dude.
a seasonal blend.
Season. Oh no. Alright.
One's pumpkin spiced.
I mean, we can get something else, but we do have something that is.
It's winter.
Fine. I also need rice and I need fish.
That's easy to find.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so rice and fish. Cool.
Ricey fishy.
Ricey fishy.
I would like
Sushi?
a large thing of steamed rice, and I would like a fish, preferably a white tuna
Mm-hmm.
that has had all of the scales taken off but uncooked.
Okay, yeah, they had that. It's called fish and rice.
Perfect.
It's pretty gold.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a big ass tuna because you ordered the whole tuna. You're not good at negotiating.
Negotiate
I
barely.
flipped 3 gold.
Okay.
I was just about to take off 3 gold, but yeah. All right.
Assuming you want the various accoutrements to go with it as well.
No, we're going actual sushi, not rolls.
Oh, okay.
We're going sushis and sashimis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Touch your
I like
mind.
some sashimis.
I fucks with sashimis.
Sushi twice yesterday.
And while they're shopping the market, you're able to quickly find them and come back. So,
Bad hairball.
I was gonna ask if we came in stealthily.
Yeah, do you come in stealthily? Do you want to keep your old stealth check?
I mean, no. I'm just gonna kind of just be there whenever,
yeah.
you know. I would like to walk when you guys are kind of like maybe looking at some when you're ordering the fish. If I could
Yeah.
just kind of like act like I was there the whole time, even though they see me.
Yeah. Well, I never left.
Bad hairball.
I think it's time to discuss the contract.
You look a lot better. Wait.
You notice the wound is gone?
Wait a
Had
minute.
on his arm?
Did you negotiate without us? What happened?
That's really not fair. You know, we've got to trust here.
Wait. Hold on. He negotiated without us.
Yeah,
We still have a house.
but
I explained that I cannot let you give up worldly possessions for me. This is
technically it's stolen possessions. I mean, if we're really splitting hairs
Hey.
about it.
Acquired.
Yes. In the Black Feather Associates Holdings.
We acquired it. It's
Black
okay.
Feather Syndicate Holdings.
You call me. Bougie. What was that? You take the black beans, they're not mine.
You can have.
You can have my rice. So yeah, okay. So what are we trying to get in return? Because now we have everything on the table. Do we want to get? I mean, I don't know if we want.
and I look at you and I say, now you can negotiate on a person-to-person basis.
We can all agree.
Sounds weird. Audio sounds a little strange.
Does
Yeah. I think I know what it is. Just go ahead. Continue.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, I don't know if you remember what he said, but he says he wants to give these people a better fate, but I don't
That's why
don't agree.
he
So
seems
now,
like a good person.
if he wants to do something good, then he.
Such a good guy.
All right.
He says,
Not on here.
look,
During the break.
God damn it. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, you. If he wants to help these people, then he should be okay to take one or two at a time. So we know. But he also spoke out against the cobalt soul. That strikes a chord with me.
I know you have a personal relationship with the Cobalt Soul.
I don't know if "with" is the correct term, but sure.
I haven't quite sized you up. I don't quite know where you stand on a lot of the bigger political parties. But I also don't like talking about politics. Let's talk about a house.
But
I also don't like talking about...
you have house now.
We have a headquarters.
It's a bit dusty, but yeah, headquarters.
Yeah, you know.
Call it that. Oh, he knows.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, make it sure.
Oh, that rug it is a
I know the audio was messed up.
similar
I
to.
forgot to turn off desktop audio capture.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, not a big one.
It is a.
Now my voice
Sort-
is smooth and sexy.
Is there a microphone over there already?
Nine.
Should be.
Wouldn't have been.
This one right here.
No, because we moved it over
That's
there.
what I was looking for. There you go.
I don't have a cord.
Yeah, I'm going to work on it.
We're getting on.
Oh,
She just wants everything to magically happen.
All right.
What do you think this is,
all of
D&D?
you,
it's fucking D&D.
all of you viewers, this is how he is off stream too.
He's just a dick.
Who?
That one.
Hold on. What? Oh, I don't get. I got confused.
I'm sorry. You wanna go underneath?
Yeah. Just toss it at me.
Yeah, I believe this is the correct cable.
There it is.
Oh fuck.
You say two.
Yeah, I think. No, I got it. It's It's
Are you
fine.
sure?
Yeah,
We can
fine.
switch.
It's fine. It's fine.
There's no technical difficulties. We're professionals.
Oh, yeah. So same thing like me, winters.
You'll probably run into it. Okay, that's another issue for another time. Though.
Should we take a break?
Yeah, I think now's a good time to take a break.
Due to technical difficulties, we will be right back.
Yeah.
And we gotta figure out what the fuck we're gonna.
But he wants some of them because he's smart enough to know what those statues actually are. And he wants